Hello students, how are you all? Welcome back to Geeks for Geeks school. So in today's class, you guys have understood from the title and description कि आज क्या होने वाला है. So basically I'm going to teach you how you are going to perform stemming and lemmatization in NLTK, with the help of NLTK in NLP. So let's just see that quickly. And you guys know that I've already covered the things like NLP क्या होता है, NLP की pipeline पूरी हमने कर ली है, and basic steps like starting steps of NLP pipeline also we have covered, like tokenization and how do we remove unnecessary spaces and other pre-processing steps we have already done. Now it's time to learn about stemming and lemmatization. So you guys know that in the last class मैंने stemming का आपको basic बता दिया था, like introduction दे दिया था that what stemming is and what are the advantages of applications of stemming and what are the disadvantages and everything like that. I've covered all of the theoretical part in the last class only. You guys must be remembering that, okay? So अगर last class से related कोई doubt है, कोई problem है, you can ask me right now or we'll just move forward with today's class. So I hope that because that was very easy, तो stemming का जो इतना भी मैंने part बताया था वो clear ही होगा आप लोगों को. And let's start with today's practically उसको apply कैसे करते हैं stemming को. So before telling you stemming, you guys know right कि NLP की pipeline क्या होती है पूरी, and why do we do pre-processing steps to feed when we feed the input to the neural network. Before that we have to do multiple pre-processing steps. So you guys must be aware that why do we do that and how do we do that, right? So वो सब चीज़ें हो गई, and stemming and lemmatization भी pre-processing का ही step है, and इसमें से दोनों almost same ही होते हैं. and क्या चीज़ करनी चाहिए which is better, you are going to learn all of that in today's class, okay? So stemming is a desirable as it may reduce redundancy, as most of the time the word stem and their inflected or derived word mean the same. What is the meaning of this sentence? Let me tell you. So we knowingly do stemming, like we desire to do like stemming, you can say. And why do we do that? Because it reduces the redundancy. So if multiple words have similar meaning, and if you want to do like something which if you wanna feed a sentence or a paragraph in which we have multiple words which have similar meaning, so instead of making our input very big, we can combine it to a single word, and then we can we can save memory, we can store it as a single word, and then we can give that word as an input to different places, right? As most of the time the word stem and their inflected or derived word means the same. So the word which we have and the root word, the derived word which we have, they have the similar meaning most of the time. So just to reduce basically whatever words we want to give as an input, we have to store them somewhere, right? And storing them, like if we have if I have a paragraph, and inside that paragraph I have used some words, like I have used 10 words which have similar meaning. So what's the point of giving 10 words as an like storing that 10 words before giving to an input will take up more memory space, and it will be better if we'll just make it as a single word, and then it can just save up the memory, right? So here you can see from NL, I have imported a few things which is Porter stemmer and word tokenizer. So you know that why do we use word tokenize? Basically when we give input as a sentence, we break the sentence into tokens, or you can say single word, and then we do processing on that single word. So here you can see we are instantiating the class Porter stemmer, and then what we are doing is we are storing a list in which we have words which have similar meaning. So choose some word to be stemmed. So program, programs, programmer, programming, programmers, okay? So these are the words which have almost similar meaning. So what we are going to do is we are going to run a for loop on this, and what this for loop will do is it will take a word from the list, and then what we are doing at this point is we are passing the word in the function. So we have this object which we have created of this Porter stemmer. we are calling a function on this object, and then we are giving input as the word from our list. So this is our list and we are taking a word from here and we are giving input on this, and then we are printing, like this word is stemmed now, and then we are printing it. So you can see all the words have a program as their derived word, all the words. So we can see the output from here, right? And the next part will be stemming words from sentences. So you know that we have used for sentences, what do? Is we just use this tokenize function, we tokenize the sentence and then we apply the same logic over there. I guess you have understood this logic, because this logic is something which we are going to use in the next part also. Okay, so if you have any doubt in this logic, you can just write in the comment section. I would be happy to help you guys, and then I'll move forward. Okay. Okay. Yeah. What we do in this is we import modules, and first of all we just import modules. We have imported NLTK. You know what NLTK is. We have used it multiple times in our program for now, like we have done it so many times. So I guess that is not something new. Then we have just downloaded some words, and then what we like what we basically did is like just like before, we just instantiated this porter stemmer, and then we have taken an input which is a sentence, and the input is programmers program with programming languages. So that we took this sentence just because we want to like work on this program word many times, so that's why we have repeated this many times. Here you can see we are tokenizing the word. So you know that the first and foremost thing is to tokenize the word, to break the sentences in small tokens, and we have learned how this thing works at the back end. In the last class we studied about this tokenize, and for W in words print W, and same thing, like just we have made a list in which we have all the tokens, and then we have gone through all the tokens one by one using this for loop, and then we just printed this word, and then we call this stem function which was in this porter stemmer class, and we passed the word in that, and it will automatically take us to the stem, like root word, you can say. Okay, so here you can see programmers is converted to program is stayed like program only, with is same as with only, and programming is changed to program, and languages is changed to language. Okay, so that's how we do stemming. Okay, I hope this is clear to you all. There's like, if there's any doubt, you guys can ask. Okay, now coming to lemantization with NLTK. So what is lemantization basically? Lemantization is a process of grouping together the different inflected forms of a word so they can be analyzed as a single item. It is very much similar to what stemming is. So you can see over here is a process of grouping together. So we just group together the words. So the same way, like what we did in stemming was we made the words to a, like all the words which are similar to a root, like we pointed them to a single root word, you can say. And what happens in lemantization is we group the words together, the different inflected forms in which are in different forms of a word, so that, just give me a second. Yeah, so that they can be analyzed as a single item. So they will be analyzed as a single item. Okay, lemantization is similar to stemming. So it is similar to stemming, as I told you that it is very much similar to stemming, but it brings context to the words. So what it does is it brings context to the words. Okay, so it links words with a similar meaning to one word. So basically in stemming, what we do, like what we usually do in stemming was we just converted the similar words to the main root verb. Here we are grouping the words. Okay, we are grouping the words, and after grouping them we just link words which are similar in meaning to one another. Okay, text processing includes both stemming as well as lemantization. So you guys know that this is all these are steps for text processing. So text process includes both stemming also and lemantization also. Okay, so this is up to us, like the project we are doing. So it depends on that what we are going to basically do. Many times people find these two terms confusing. So many times, because they are almost similar, people find them very confusing. Some treat these two as same. So here I told you that people treat it as same. Actually, lemmatization is preferred over stemming, because lemmatization does morphological analysis of words. So what lemmatization will do, basically lemmatization is preferred over stemming, because it just links all the words which have similar meaning together. Instead of changing the word from one form to another form, what it does, it just groups the words together which have almost similar meaning, and the word is not basically changed. Okay, so application of lemmatization are used in comprehensive retrieval systems such as search engines. So we use them in search engines, okay, and we use in compact indexing. Okay, so these two are basically simple uses of lemmatization. Let's just see the code quickly, and then we'll see how we are going to do the same work using TextBlock. Okay, so basically you guys know that TextBlock is a package we have in Python. So we are going to see how we are going to do this thing first of all normally, and then how we are going to do this using TextBlock. Okay, 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 let's just see this. Okay, so here you can see I have the code for that. I've already written it. You can see it very carefully. What I did first was I just imported some packages and some things, and then I downloaded WordNet. Then what I did was I instantiated this. I just made an object of this WordNet Lemmatizer, and the object is Lemmatizer. And then what we are doing, rocks Lemmatizer dot lemmantize rocks. So here we are giving the words, and we are calling the function. This function is in this word Lemmatizer class, and I'm calling this function, and I'm passing this rocks to that, and they will take this as an input, and then we will apply multiple things to this, and then we'll get output. So basically we have another corpora, and again we have done the same thing. Now here better Lemmatize better post A. So you can see over here rocks is converted to rock, corpora is converted to corpus, and here you can see that better is also, like better also means good. Okay, so we have converted the better to good. So all these have similar meaning, and we have converted them into like a word which we can group together. Okay, so better is grouped with good also. Okay, because that means the same thing. Okay, so yeah, so let's just see other thing, lemmatization with TextBlock. So now let's just see how we are going to do the same thing using TextBlock. So you guys know that TextBlock is a package, and we are like, from that we are importing word. Okay, it's a library, and from that we are importing word. Here you can see I'm just creating object, a word object. Create a word object, u is equals to word rocks. Okay, now apply lemmatization. Then what I'll do is I'll apply. Okay, so here the things are different. Like earlier what I was doing is I was creating the object of the class, and using that object I was calling that function, and inside that function I was giving the value. Right now what I am doing is I am creating a object of this word, and then I am applying Lemmatize to that. Okay, so this I am applying Lemmatize to this. Okay, to this. So here you can see rocks u dot Lemmatize. Then again I'll create an object of corpora, and then again I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to call Lemmatize function on the object that I have created. Similarly, what I'll do is I'll create an object for better, and then I'll call basically Lemmatize on that object, and I will give adjective as a. So what it will do is it will just convert it to a different form, which is good basically, which we have seen in the outputs. So you can see the outputs from here. It has been converted to, these three have been converted to their lemmatized word. So now I want to know if any one of you have any doubt or any question regarding this stemming and lemmatization. So I would like quickly like to say this thing, that if you guys are feeling that this is little difficult, you're not able to understand the basic Python which is applied in this, and basic things which are applied in this, then I would suggest you to please go and have like just watch the Python and machine learning course, so because that will help you to understand more basic concepts, and once you are done with the basic concepts, then come back to this whole series, and then just see this, and you're going to understand it very easily. Okay. And the next thing I want to say is that if you have not watched my previous videos in which I have explained about NLP, the pipeline of NLP, the starting steps to follow NLP, so pre-processing in NLP, so just go and watch those steps, and once you are aware of all those steps, you are definitely going to understand these things very easily. So basically it's a gradual process, it is a line wise line series. So just don't forget to watch earlier videos before watching these videos, because otherwise you'll not able to understand. So if you're not going to if you're not understand, like if you don't know how we basically achieve tokens from a sentence, then how you're going to apply even this stemming and lemmatization, right? And we have talked about many things, like entity relationship and all that. So you need to understand those things, you need to understand the pipeline from the top, and then you can just then only you can go inside, deep inside all of these things. Okay. So just do watch the machine learning, just do see the machine learning course, the link will be in the description box down below. And even if you don't understand, then also then you can just put your doubts in the comment section, and I would be happy to help you guys with your doubts. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I'll see you guys in the next class. Till then, if anyone has any doubt, any problem, any question, they can just ask me in the comment section. Okay. 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 So I'll see you guys in the next class.